Okay, so we'll now model our data, right? But before we do that, we want to check something. So we want to go to our Power Query transform data and check something. Now, as Power BI users, one of our main concerns sometimes is the loading time. So it is our aim or it's our job to make sure that we reduce certain things so that our loading time can improve and our performance can improve. Now there's something here, something that we need to also check here. Let's look at something. If we look at fact sales monthly, fact forecast monthly, they have something in common. Both of them have division, categories, product code, product, market, platform, channels, all these things can be found here. If you look at, for example, them customer, you can get market, platform, channels. Look at them products, you can get divisions, segments. So all these things here can be found here, and it's like it's loading double things. Okay, so we can fold them. We call them Power Query folders of Power Query folding. So it's a process whereby we select or deselect certain columns in Power Query with the aim of optimizing performance and optimizing loading time. So we'll come here, fact sales monthly, come to choose column here. Then the thing that we can find in them customer, them products, we'll just deselect them. But the most important thing that we want to keep is their code, the product code and the customer code. The reason why we are keeping product code and customer code is that product code and customer code are unique. You see, we don't have double codes, right? We can have double names but the same code. Okay, but we don't have double codes. So the codes are unique, right? That's why we are keeping the code stuff. We are keeping the customer code and the product code. So we'll deselect division, categories, products, market, platforms, channels, channel name. Okay, and keep these ones. Okay, yeah. So in a way, we folded it. It's Power Query folded. We'll do the same thing for fact sales forecast. We'll come here, division, category, product, market, platform, channel, name. So anytime we want division, when we go to our them customer, we can get the information from there. It's better. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So now it has been minimized, right? So if you come to fact actual estimate, it has also been minimized. It has also been taking effect there, right? So with this, when we are loading, it will not load those things inside, and that can increase our performance, right? So come here, go to close and apply, then wait for it to close and apply. Yes, so that's one thing we need to also check, right? Okay, so let's wait for it to close and apply. Okay, so now it's done loading. So when you go to fact actual estimate, you see you won't see them there, right? So customer code, yes. Now when we come to them customer, we can find everything here. Okay, so that's one thing. So we've been able to reduce the loading time. Now let's go to our data model so that we can model the data. Because if you don't model the data, it will be difficult for you to have a dynamic table. That is why for you to use DAX, okay, data modeling is very important. If you mess up with your data modeling, you are going to mess up everything. So when it comes to DAX, this aspect is very, very, very crucial. So we just take our time and make sure we model it properly. Now, with this one, we should make sure that we are going to perform a star schema and a bit of a snow flag. Okay, a star schema. When I say a star schema, is whereby if the facts table is being surrounded by dimensional tables. Okay, yes. So all these are facts table. Okay, all these are facts table. So facts table contains details of the dimensional table, and dimensional tables, they give details of those items, right? That's what it's called, dimensional table. So these all are dimensional tables. Okay, these all are dimensional tables, right? Okay, these all are dimensional tables, right? Okay, then we have our freight. So it's a dimensional table because they don't contain these are is a fact table, not a dimensional table. Freight was a fact table. Okay. Dim date is a dimensional table. Because if you want anything concerning dates, when it comes to dim dates, you get it here. But with fact table, it's a combination of everything. Okay, so the fact table is not unique as compared to dimensional tables, right? Yes. Okay, so let me put this here. Let's do this. Okay, then manufacturing is a dimension, is a fact table. So let me just put it down here and put this here. Okay, and put this here. So you see, it's a form of a snow flag, right? A star schema whereby the middle ones are the facts table surrounded by the dimensional table. So we'll now model it here. So we'll take our time. Okay, we'll take our time. So let me just zoom it a little bit. Now we have date here. So we'll drag it. Then we have one to many. It's advisable to have one to many. It makes it easy for you to connect. Okay, we'll come here, date, we'll connect date here, one to many. We'll come here, there's date here. So we are now connecting the dimensional tables with the fact table. Date here, okay. Then we'll come here, our date here, connect it to this. Wait. Yeah, date. Okay. Here, there's no date here. Here, there's no date here. Okay. So we're able to connect. But later we'll do something about them. Okay. So we are done with the dim date. Now let's go to the dim product. Do we have product code? Okay, product code. Customer code. Okay, we have product code here. Product code. Right, product code. Then we have product code. Okay, there's product code here too. There's product code here. Product code. And there's market. Let's see if there's market here. We don't have market. Okay. So then product. That's the product. We're able to. Okay, so this market. I'm sure we might get that from the dim market spot. Okay, so now let's go to dim customer code. Always make sure you put it on the right thing, right? If you don't put it on the right thing, it might affect your calculation. So you see, this customer code. If mistakenly I place it on market, it will connect though, but later when I'm doing calculations, it will give me wrong figures. Okay, so always make sure that if it's customer code, you're link it to customer code, right? Okay, there's customer code here too. Okay, then you might have one too many customer code here. Okay, you have customer code. Okay, we have customer code here. we have cost here, manufacturing cost, product code, cost. Okay, and yeah. Now market. The only thing we can do with market is that we can link it to another dimensional table. So this is where the snow flag comes in, right? That's whereby a dimensional table is not directly linked to a facts table, but it's linked to another dimensional table, which is linked to a facts table. Okay, so market, right? Yes, market. Then yes, market. With freight, I think the only thing here, okay, market 2 is here. So we can link this to, this. Yep. Yeah, market. Okay, market. Then now, you should bear in mind that dim date was not linked to manufacturing costs in fiscal year, because with manufacturing costs and fiscal year, they deal with fiscal year, right? They deal with fiscal year. Now, someone might say cost year. Let's see if the cost year was referring to fiscal year. Let's see at manufacturing costs. Let's see something. Yeah, it's a fiscal year, so they just did it cost year, the same as the fiscal year, right? The same as the fiscal year. So that means we need to create another dimensional table just capturing fiscal year, so that we'll be able to connect to the manufacturing cost and the freight cost. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll come to home, and we'll come here, go to modeling, then enter new table. Okay, they will call this fiscal underscore year equals to, now we want to capture all the fiscal years in the facts in a dimensional table fiscal year. Okay, we want to capture all the fiscal year in a dimensional date fiscal year. So one formula or one measure that can help us do that is all no blank row, meaning that get us all the fiscal year in our dim date excluding blank rows. Okay, so we'll capture dim date fiscal year and close and type enter. Okay, so when we come here, these are all the fiscal years excluding what blank spaces. So we'll come here, so it has been able to create it. We'll come here, push it. Okay, let me put it here. Okay, I need space. Okay, let me do something here. So let me try and see if I can push. Yeah. So now I'll now connect this fiscal year to this dim date to one to many. And I'll connect this cost year with the same as the fiscal year. Okay, so yeah, cost year. And this fiscal year to this fiscal year. So now we've been able to connect all our facts table to our fiscal year date. So that's the main reason why we created this fiscal year separately, just that so that we can take care of the manufacturing cost and the freight cost. Okay, yes, so that's the main reason why we did that. So I think everything is now settled. Okay, so we'll pause here. Okay, so everything is now okay. So in our next video, we'll try and create calculated columns using DAX. Since we've been able to model it, it can help us now create certain measures. Okay, thank you so much.